Hi, in this video, let us see the today's March 2022 newspaper. The first heading is related to Common Entrance Test in July for Central University's Class 12 Mark Won't Count. What it is all about. First ever mandatory common entrance test for admission to UG programs in all 45 central universities will be held in the first week of July. The Common University Entrance Test CUET is a computerized exam will be conducted by National Testing Agency which will announce the test pattern on Tuesday. Admission to UG courses in these universities will henceforth be solely based on CUET score, and Class 12 board marks will not carry any weightage. Universities can at best use the board exam marks, an eligible criterion for the tester. Level playing field or shrinking role of schools. Cut-off system may have been an age-old practice, but those times were different. Cut-offs never touched 100% so easily. We never understood what was the difference between the students scoring 99% and students scoring 100%. With CUET, at least there will be level playing field. It's also good. In other words, sky-high cut-off marks at Delhi University are now history. This year, 7 Delhi University colleges has asked for 100% mark in the first list to admit students to a total of 10 programs. Government did not favor using board marks for admission because of the diversity in evaluation methods. Some boards are more generous than others in marking, and this gives their students an unfair advantage over others. Following CUET, each university will admit students based on merit list prepared by NTA. Jawaharlal Nehru University, Jamia Millia Islamia and Indira Gandhi National Open University in the national capital, and Aligarh Muslim University and Banaras Hindu University in UP are among the well-known central universities that will now be covered by CUET. CUET 2022 will be offered 13 languages, namely Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Urdu, Assamese, Bengali, Punjabi, Odia and English. International students are exempted from CUET and their admissions will be carried out on the existing supernumeracy basis. The best part is that CUET will be conducted in all regional languages so that nobody gets left behind. But Class 12 examinations themselves have been an uncertain nature in recent years, and it has been a matter of concern that students are being given 100 out of 100 in exam, and other students had to compete with something that is beyond competition. School leaving rates. Anticipating an erosion in the importance of school as institutions, the university stopped giving an weightage to board exam. The culture of pushing children to the tuition and coaching center at the cost of school will bloom rapidly. Australia slams Russia, says understand India's position. Russia unlawful invasion of Ukraine. Harshavardhan Shringla later said Morrison expressed his understanding of India's position on the crisis in Ukraine, that he and Modi were of opinion that conflict would be a reason for diverting attention from the issues of Indo-Pacific region. Modi told Morrison that peace and tranquility in the region was essentially normalization of Delhi ties with Beijing. India's stand on Ukraine understandable. Unlike Canberra, which is said under Delhi's position on Ukraine, Tokyo has been silent. At present, India has the tradition of annual summits between the leaders with only two countries, Russia and Japan. Australia became third country. This means that Prime Minister of two countries will visit each other every year in an alternate manner. Agreements. Establishment of General Rawat, India-Australia Young Defence Officers Exchange Program. Similar tax benefits for investment of Australia's sovereign pension fund in India as in Australia. MOU on Australian critical mineral project between Khanij Bidash India Limited and CMFO Australia. Letter of intent regarding migration and mobility partnership agreement, letter of arrangement between India and Australia for educational qualification recognition, MOU for cooperation and collaboration on broadcasting between Prasar Bharati and SBS Australia. Unlike its Quad partners, US, Japan, Australia, India has not condemned the Russian invasion of Ukraine and has been maintaining the crisis should be resolved through dialogue and diplomacy. There was a clear sense that both sides understood where they came from. There was a great deal of comfort, in fact, that both of us saw the fact that the conflict in Europe should be a reason for us to divert our attention from Indo-Pacific region, that our positions as far as Quad is concerned also was on similar lines. Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement. He also said that two sides are concerned about the situation in Myanmar and want protection of civilians and release of detained leaders and activists. Establishment of a center of excellence for critical and emerging technologies in Bangalore. Our comprehensive strategic partnership. Okay. Coaching Jain started prep for common entrance test much earlier. Major players in coaching industry have long begun preparatory sessions with several offering coaching for this particular examination for the first time. Coaching Jains such as Akash Byju's and Career Launcher are among those who have begun offering preparatory classes and test series for this examination. Next article is Lok Sabha Speaker suggests all party meet to take decision on MP's quota. Speaker Om Birla on Monday suggested that there could be an all-party meeting to decide whether the privilege for people's representative for recommending the admission should be done away with or increased. Issue was raised by Congress MP Manish Tiwari, who stated that 10-seat quota for each MP is inadequate. Australia returns 29 antiquities to India. Shiva and his disciple 4, worshipping Shakti 11, Lord Vishnu and his form 13, Jain tradition 19, portraits 22, 28 decorative objects. Artifacts are primarily sculptures and paintings made of variety of materials such as sandstone, marble, bronze, brass, paper, said by government source. It includes Kangara's tail painting of Shiva and Parvati. Most Farmers Union backed Farm Law Supreme Court panel report. Farm Law Supreme Court appointed a committee had recommended against their withdrawal, underlining that a majority farm unions support them and repeals a long suspension would be unfair to a silent majority. Agriculture economist Ashok Gulati and Dr. Pramod Kumar Joshi were not present on the occasion. Bilateral interactions of the committee with the stakeholders demonstrated that only 13.3% of stakeholders were not in favor of the three farm laws. Around 85.7% of the farmers' organization, representing around 3.3 crore farmers, supported the laws. The committee had also recommended the revisiting of MSP policy and discontinuation of open-ended procurement and citing bulging central pool stocks. The committee had recommended to make MSP the prerogative of the states. The committee felt that instead of a blanket procurement of wheat and paddy, Food Corporation of India should instead put a cap on procurement. The committee also recommended gradual diversification from paddy to more sustainable high-value crops, especially in Punjab-Haryana belt. TN passes a resolution against Karnataka's move to build a dam. Condemning the Karnataka government's unilateral decision of going ahead with construction of Meghdadu Dam across the Kaveri River, which flows from Karnataka to Tamil Nadu Delta region. The Kaveri River water dispute is a long-drawn dispute which is being implemented so far in Supreme Court order from February 2018 as a solution. Krishna Sagar project, Meghdadu Dam was conceived as a solution to ensure adequate drinking water supply to Bengaluru and recharge groundwater tables in the region. Okay, let us continue the video in the next. Thank you. If you like the video, please do share, like and subscribe.